Now, your forecast first, sponsored by Matax Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
Well, this is an area that have seen a lot of rain from near Springfield down to Effingham. Now, those areas picked up those showers for much of the morning, but many of us, including Champaign, Danville, Watseka, down to Paris, Tuscola, nothing in terms of rainfall. The showers have mainly been down here closer to I-70 and towards I-55, and some of those continuing here at this hour. You can see where it has rained, but cooler temperatures pretty much put a bullseye in that area. 72 in Springfield and at Effingham compared to the 82 in Champaign, where if you factor in the humidity, feels more like 86. And it is this area that's seen the rain and may still see more tonight and into the day tomorrow. Otherwise, a mix of sun and clouds here before those clouds stick around for tonight. More about when things dry up for everyone when we come back. WCI3 News starts right now.
Now, from WCIA3 News.
Gun violence is being one of the top issues for our community.
And one city is celebrating a victory after getting some guns off the streets. How they were able to do it. Plus, more on a COVID-19 outbreak connected to an unofficial prom. How many more have tested positive?
It's a win-win for the U of I and one city. How a large donation is going a long way to benefit both.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA3 News at 5.
They expected a response, and this is part of it.
Danville officers are thanking some new units for getting guns off the streets. Good evening. I'm Jennifer Roscoe. The department launched the units in mid-May. They focus on proactive policing instead of reactive. WCIA3's Courtney Bunting has the story.
People in Danville are putting some new policing efforts to the test, and it's paying off. In May, they launched a new problem-oriented policing, or POP unit. That unit alone is behind several recent arrests where police took 5 guns.
Our community has really driven it home what's important to them. Gun violence is being one of the top issues for our community.
Chief Chris Yates says the POP unit is focusing on quality of life issues, and it will target problems of violence in certain areas.
We're linking our manpower along with our resources and intelligence and seeing how it can be most effective in the way we do our jobs and doing what the community's asking for. And this is the result.
Police have also added a community housing unit. It will work with the housing authority and apartment complexes to address neighborhood problems. Chief Yates says he's happy to see these efforts showing results.
We get a lot of information from our community that is, very helpful. And, they've taken their stand on what they want, and we're carrying it out.
In Danville, Courtney Bunting, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Police are meeting with new tenants at apartment complexes to get to know them. They're also meeting with housing complexes to address lease violations. That's part of the second unit Courtney talked about, the community housing unit. As of 2 weeks ago, 30 people were shot so far this year. There were 40 shootings last year. That was the highest amount since 2014 for Danville. However, 2018 had the most homicides. New tonight at 5, another senior living facility is experiencing an outbreak of COVID-19 in central Illinois. Cedarhurst Senior Living in Springfield is working to stop it from spreading. A 70-year-old resident died this morning. Cedarhurst says that person tested negative before going to the hospital to get care. They say she tested positive after she came back. 5 other residents at the community are now battling the illness, along with 2 staffers. We have an update on another outbreak. The number of COVID-19 cases tied to a private prom continues to rise. Public Health now says there are 17 people who tested positive. The June 13th event drew criticism from officials and locals alike. The event was not okayed by the Mahomet Seymour School District, but at least one government agency knew about it ahead of time. Mahomet Police Chief Mike Metzler told us today at least one person reached out to him before the party. He said it's not his department's job to enforce the governor's executive orders, saying, quote, the Mahomet Police Department will not be going on private property to address a gathering because of size, social distancing, etc. We will address complaints that we receive, such as noise, parking, traffic, etc. Metzler added the department didn't get any complaints from the prom that night. Public health officials also say the number of businesses affected by the outbreak is rising. They say 7 have had cases of coronavirus they can tie directly to the prom. There are more than 700 new COVID-19 cases across the state. More than 143 people have had it. 143,000 people have had it so far. The positivity rate for the last 7 days has gone down to 2.6%. It's killed around 6,900 people after 23 more died in the last 24 hours. A Piatt County board member is asking the courts to get Champaign County involved in the county's legal matters. Shannon Carroll filed a motion several weeks ago. She requested State's Attorney Dana Rhodes be replaced by someone from Champaign County. The motion complains that board members are the targets of investigations by state police, the FBI, and a grand jury. It says because board members have been charged with crimes, they can't freely talk to Rhodes, the county's lawyer. Today, Rhodes fired back, asking the courts to deny the motion. Stone Creek Golf Course in Urbana is getting new life. It shut down in January, but now the owners have gifted the course and the 300 acres of real estate it's on to the U of I. WCIA3's Jamie Mays is live in Urbana. And Jamie, this gift is worth $15 million.
That's right, and it will have several purposes. The Atkins Group donated this land. This golf course was included in that gift. The Division of Intercollegiate Athletics will run and operate it. This will become the home of the men's and women's golf programs. Part of that 300 acres includes a lot of real estate, more than 100 residential lots, 70 acres of undeveloped land, and a commercial plot. They plan to market and sell the residential lots. As far as the undeveloped land, the university will look at ways to improve it.
Some prairie restoration, looking at some organic farming. The land, as I mentioned, has been farmed for a long time, and I think that will be the short-term plan. But as we start to develop that plan more fully with some of our academic colleagues across campus, we're excited about a lot of the different things. That's a lot of land.
I also spoke with the mayor, who said they're expecting this to bring in a significant amount of tax revenue to the city. The golf course will be open to the public. Reporting in Urbana, Jamie Mays, WCIA3, your local news leader.
Jamie, thank you so much. Now, the plan is to rename the golf course. It'll be called the Atkins Golf Club at the University of Illinois if the Board of Trustees approves it. It is expected to be open to the public in the spring of 2021. Many events have been canceled for this weekend, but one is still going on what some are showing off. Plus, it's going to be a different venue for the Special Olympics Festival, but organizers are determined to keep some events the same. We'll tell you which ones.